Let me ask you a question. If someone in Myanmar say the price 2,500 or 8,900, would you know how much that is? Many Burmese learners can count 1 to 10, but when they see the price, they suddenly get confused. Don't worry, in this lesson we will make Burmese number easy. Today, we will start with hundreds. After the lesson, you will able to understand the price much better. We have already learned from number 1 to 99 in the last two video. Today, let's go one step higher. Let's learn hundreds. We call hundred in Burmese ya. For example, 100, we can say taya. 200, naya. 300, tonya. You will hear this number in shops, bars, restaurants, and in daily conversation because this number is essential for everyday low-cost transaction in markets, buying small street snacks, or identifying bags number in downtown areas. Now, let's learn how to make hundreds. The pattern is so easy. Numbers, hundreds. Let's see, three hundreds. We call three dong. Hundred is called ya. So 300 mean dong ya. You can replace the number 3, for example, with 100. So 100 mean for 1 we say di. Hundreds ya. We can call the ya. So how about 500s? 5 is called nga. Hundreds is called ya, nga ya. How about 900s? You're right, go ya. If you know numbers 1 to 9, you can easily make hundreds by putting ya after the digits. 100, ya. 200, ya. 300, ya. 400, ya. 500, ya. 600, ya. 700, ya. 800, ya. 900, ya. Once you know the digits, making hundreds become easy. Now you know how to say hundreds in Burmese. Let's look at real Myanmar meaning. In the hundreds, there are only three common banknotes, Teya, Neya, and Ngaya. That's mean 100, 200, and 500 jets. You will often see these when buying snacks or paying for small items or getting change. So can you say these many? Teya, Neya, Ngaya. Can you repeat with me again? Teya, Neya, Ngaya. Great job. Today, you have already learned how Burmese handworks work. The good news is the same pattern continues for 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000. So, if you understand the hundreds lesson, it will be easier for you for the next lessons. The Burmese word for 1,000 is tam. Can you repeat after me? Tam. The town, Nata. Tam. You will need this number for typical modern daily cash payments, especially for most small items, taxi rides, and simple dishes. Just like 100, we will put the number first, and after that we will add 1,000. Let's see, 3,000. 3 is dong, 1,000 is town, so we can say dong town. How about 1,000? The town. 5,000. Nga town. How about 9,000? Go town. For real Myanmar money, we have only two types of banknotes, the town and ngada. But the town have two versions. Here, the first version is with the lion and the second version is with our General Sun picture. Okay, how about ngada? This is ngata. Can you say it? The town. Ngata. Now, let's learn another important number, that is 10,000. Unlike English, which counts 10,000 as a combination of 10 and 1,000, Burmese has a dedicated single base word for 10,000. That is thong. Can you say it? Thong. One more time, please. Thong. Making 10,000 is very easy. Say the number first, then add thou. Let's see the example. 40,000. 40,000 we can separate into 4 and 10,000. 4 is lay, 10,000 is thou. We can say lay thou. How about 10,000? The thou. How about 50,000? Nga thou. How about 90,000? Ko thou. Good. For real Myanmar money for 10,000, we have only one banknote, that is the thong. Can you say it? The thong. Now you are learning one of the most important numbers in Myanmar. This is 100,000. In Burmese, we say the thing. The word thing means 100,000. You will hear this number all the time when people talk about salaries, car price, house price, and business. This corresponds to the Southern Asian lakh concepts. For example, when you are talking about 500,000, in Burmese we can say ngate. That is equal to 5 lakhs. Just like other number groups, the pattern is simple. Number first, then add thing. Let's see the example. 300,000. 3 is to. 100,000 is te. So, tong te. How about 100,000? The te. 500,000. Nga te. 900,000. Ko te. But for the tens, 100,000, like 20 100,000, 30 100,000, 40 100,000, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 100,000. Starting from 20 to 90, we can say into two versions. The first one is, for example, 20 100,000, we can say nasete. And in other way, we can say te nase. But te nase is more common. So starting from 20 to 90, 100,000, we have to use te first. After that, the number. Like example, 30 100,000, those are te, te those. 40 100,000, lise te, te lise. Now, let's practice using Burmese number in real life situation. Knowing the numbers is not only about counting, it can also help you for understanding the price, pavements, and daily conversation in Myanmar. Now, let's look at the example. Example 1. Imagine you are staying at a hotel in Yangon. The bellhop help you to carry the luggage and you want to give a small tips. The amount is 2,000 jets. In Burmese, we say Natang jet. Can you say it? Natang jet. For second example, you are having with your small family at a mid-range restaurant. The bill is 40,000 jets. In Burmese, we can say Lê Tông jet. Lê Tông jet. Now, let's look at a bigger number. You are renting a normal flat. The monthly fee is 300,000 jets. In Burmese, we can call Tông Tênh jets. Can you say it? Tông Tênh jets. Great jobs. You can now understand the common price in Myanmar, starting from the small payment like small tips to bigger expense like rent. Do you know how much do you need to take a YBS? Yes, it is only 400 yets. If you have a 400, you can go everywhere in Yangon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. See you in the next video. Ta-da!